And joining us now is Ann Salinka, and she is involved in a number of pro-life ministries, and we're going to talk about a few of them, but maybe if we could start off with the Sisterhood of the Traveling Relics with St. Giana.
Yes, yes. So the Sisterhood of the Traveling Relics is a ministry involving 28 of women of the U.S. and other countries as well, and we have sisters in 13 different countries,
Wow.
as well as in all 50 states and Puerto Rico.
Wow.
And what we do is we pray for women in need, whether that be a pregnant mother, whether that be a mother who's experiencing infertility. And we pray for their intentions every month on the 28th of each month. We pray via Instagram. We also send cards to each woman who is in need of prayer. And we do that by blessing the card with a relic and then sending it to them in the mail. Sometimes we send little cards with it of greetings of support. But we do that each and every month. We pray for them, and then we'll send them the cards as we get requests.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
I know you're involved in a variety of other pro-life ministries too, parish level, but also some other initiatives too. Could you talk about those?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm involved in what's called Embrace Grace, which is a support group. It's a nonprofit organization. It was founded by Amy Ford around 2012. And what it involves is a support group for both men and women. It originally was just women, but we have churches that actually participate and support the ministry. So they'll wrap the women and men in love and support, and they have a baby shower every time that the program is offered. So it's a two semester program per year. It's a 12-week program, and they have virtues that are taught each lesson each week, and then there's a baby shower at the end, and then an event of support by the church as well.
That's
so
great. Yeah.
It's a beautiful ministry, and while I don't work for them, I volunteer for them as a co-leader. So
yeah.
Yes.
Now, talk about maybe how you got involved in all these ministries,
Yes.
and maybe sort of your passion for the pro-life cause. Yeah.
Yeah, so the passion for the pro-life cause, I've been involved in pro-life ministry since I was in high school. I was a junior in high school. I was the Respect Life president for my high school's club there. I just have always had an inner calling to volunteer in the Respect Life capacity. It's just always been something that came up inside of me, and I'm actually the daughter of a woman who placed 2 children for adoption prior to my brother's births, and so I reconnected with those women, and I didn't even know about them until many years later, but there's just been always an inner calling for me to do Respect Life work.
Yeah.
So yes.
And I know coming up on the feast day of St. Giana too, there's an initiative to offer masses. If you could talk about that too.
Absolutely. So every year on the 28th of April, we hope to have 428 masses offered for the intentions of the Relic Ministry, as well as to honor St. Giana's feast day. Yeah. And so we have been trying to circulate masses on our own, but it's a little bit challenging. So we're asking for help from the community in order to do that. So if you'd like to participate in that, you can go to sisterhoodofthetravelingrelics.com and then email Jennifer Nelson, who's the contact for that ministry.
Okay.
Yes.
And for people that might not know about St. Giana, maybe if you could talk about her special life and let people know about how special she is to the pro-life cause.
Yes, wonderful. Yeah, so she was born in 1942, and she actually died in 1962. So she did not live a very long life. She lived in Italy, and she was a doctor. And she had 4 children total, and the 4th child, she actually died shortly thereafter the 4th child's birth. Her name was Giana Emanuela, and that's the exemplary life that she lived because she gave her life for her daughter. And Giana Emanuela is now a doctor, and actually she is in support of the Sisterhood's ministry. She's in regular contact with the coordinator, and I've actually emailed her before. She's still in Italy.
That's great.
But she is regularly in contact with us and in support of us as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talk about maybe feedback from people that you've sent cards to, or that you've gotten contact through the many ministries that you're involved in as well in the pro-life.
Yeah, so Well, it's all in God's name, so I'm just his servant here. But with the ministry, with the Sisterhood ministry, we've definitely received many favors attributed to St. Giana as a result of the ministry. And there's been women that have been able to conceive. There's been people that have, recovered from illnesses. There's been a whole gamut of things. And usually we receive the feedback through the website, or we'll receive it on Instagram, because we're on Instagram as well. People will message on Instagram about that. As far as other ministries that I'm involved with Walking with Mothers, for example, there's been a greater love in the parish community, I would say, for, women in need and families in need. Recently, we raised almost $1,200 at my parish for the pregnancy center, which was a very outstanding thing. And then, my own personal efforts I have a ministry that I gather material items for people in Baltimore, and I've just been able to bless so many women and families, and I would have never been able to do it without the help of social media and different networking that way. So it's just been something that's really not only blessed other people's lives, but blessed my life, because I've been able to grow and learn more about the love of Christ through ministry. So
that's great, and some great ministries, great work that you're doing there. Thank you so much for being with us. And maybe if you could give that information for the Traveling Sisterhood.
Yes.
Again.
So, would you like me to talk about the card as well?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. So for folks who can see this is the Holy Card of St. Giana. This is the relic of St. Giana. It's a second-class relic. What we do is before we mail it out, we touch it to the Holy Card, and we pray the prayer. There's one prayer in English. We also have Spanish prayer cards as well. The prayer on the back of the relic is in Italian, I believe, but it's ecclesiastically approved. There is a approval notice on the back, and so many people, again, have been blessed by this ministry, and we hope that more people can be blessed by it.
Awesome. Thanks so much.